Yo, what's going on? I'm going to show you all today how I got into the top 6 on a 7-day leaderboard and top 10 all time in a community with 7,500 members and what my plans are to do with that, right? So essentially, Garrett, back up a second. What even is this, right? This is a leaderboard for the community within the platform called Skool, called the Skool Games. So if you aren't familiar with what Skool is, essentially it was created by Sam Ovens, the consulting.com icon. And he essentially has built out a platform that is to rival Facebook, LinkedIn, Discord as an all-in-one community-based platform, right? And recently, Alex Hormozi actually invested into Skool. He is notorious. He runs acquisition.com, $200 million net worth plus. And essentially, he's driving an absolute ton of traffic to Skool. Skool has been around for about 2 to 3 years at this point, but Sam didn't really have much of a background when it came to actually scaling and selling. He teamed up with Alex and is now driving monstrous amounts of traffic to the platform. And I'm telling y'all right now, I don't like to make as many exaggerated statements, but we're talking like 2006 Facebook. We're talking like Bitcoin before it pops off. Like the potential here is huge and we are very, very early. So essentially what I'm going to do today is break down what am I doing on Skool? What am I doing within the Skool Games specifically? What my goal is to actually build my own community, and then how am I going to monetize that to reach 10, 20K, 50K months using this new opportunity with Skool. So to hop into it, like I showed you all at the beginning, I've been absolutely grinding in the Skool and I've been climbing higher in the leaderboards, right? Essentially what this is, it's showing engagement, it's showing eyes on, showing traffic, right? I'm interacting with a ton of posts here in the Skool community. I'm posting valuable posts myself. I'm posting polls, and I'll get into more of my strategy a little bit later on. But, I'm posting polls, I'm interacting, 42 comments. I'm interacting on larger names of the platform, interacting on new people posting. I'm really just getting around and providing value, answering questions, helping people out, getting to meet other amazing entrepreneurs on the same path. And essentially, the objective of Skool Games is it's a competition, actually. So if I come back here and show y'all what it looks like, these are the leaderboards for engagement on the traffic side in general. Now, what the actual competition is increasing your MMR and basically being in the top 10. So MRR, sorry. At the end of these 30 days, the members that are in the top 10 are going to win one day with Alex Hormozi in Vegas, flying out, answering questions, meeting with them one-on-one, and helping take their large-growing, fast-growing businesses to the next level, right? So everybody's competing to monetize, grow their community. There are others who are just getting started. There are others who are starting free communities and growing a lot first and then monetizing. Because every single month, there's going to be a new refresh and competition to have that one day with Alex Hormozi in Vegas, right? Everyone's grinding the MRR leaderboards. Everyone's grinding the engagement leaderboards. And what the overall objective is for me is to drive traffic to my own community. So I'll go ahead and explain that pretty quickly with my very complex, in-depth, almost a little bit confusing diagram here. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, what you're doing is you're creating traffic, generating interest on your social media platforms for the services you do, for Skool in general. And I'm driving all that to Skool, my community, right? And then once people are in my community, the next step is pretty simple. Eventually monetize. This looks like high-ticket one-on-one consulting, which I'm already doing, right? This looks like going in and actually making your community a paid subscription. This looks like creating courses and charging for those courses so your community members can see them and see what they need help with and purchase them. So I'll explain what my community actually looks like here in a little bit and give you an in-depth guide of what to expect and how to start optimizing your community for best performance. But essentially, what I'm doing to generate traffic on all these channels on LinkedIn, I'm doing what I've normally done, continuing to grow my audience here and continuing to do cold outreach, right? Cold outreach is primarily what I've done for the past entire year of my business, growing my follower count, also going in Sales Navigator, LinkedIn, messaging people and getting more responses, getting them interested in Skool, and then eventually converting them into clients, right? So that's my process with LinkedIn, with YouTube. I'm making videos like this, educating, showing you exactly how I'm breaking things down, my plan to actually grow my community rapidly and then monetize it as well. Like this is the opportunity in front of us right now is insane. Like this is a blue ocean in terms of very early, ton of eyes on, getting in here and establishing yourself early on is going to be an absolutely insane opportunity. And for those who are just getting started, definitely a great place. But for those who are already established and have communities on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on WhatsApp, on Discord, bringing them over to Skool is creating an all-in-one solution for you to be able to monetize and actually really enhance engagement and gamify things. And it's honestly a whole lot more fun, but I'll get into that here in a minute. Using YouTube as well, and then actually using Skool Games itself. So like I said, for the past week here, I've grown pretty rapidly, really just engaging with people, providing value. One of my strategies is I'm creating at least 6 pieces of very long form, very educated content, really breaking down a process from start to finish, helping people, sharing insight on my first 10K months, telling people how my first business failed, what I learned, the old way of doing cold outreach, ultimate guide to cold outreach, and then taking people from difficulty working 4 hours all the way to really enjoying working 10 to 12, right? So I'm going to be distributing these pieces of content on Skool, as well as other communities as well, really just to first and foremost educate, provide value, help people, and then those who may be a fit, who might want to join my community, who are high value and they're wanting to grow their service-based business, we'll chat, we'll qualify, and I'll add them to my group, right? I'm actually really honing in on Skool right now because of the velocity that I have in the leaderboards. You absolutely have the capacity right now. Again, things are very early to come in here, to start engaging, not necessarily selling, really just providing value, looking for ways to just help other people. And that's going to come back to you in terms of eyes on and really gaining a lot of great contacts, meeting great people, helping people out. I'm really excited to be more members here in the community. It's been a great experience so far. Very, very fun. I'll kind of go into my community now and what my plans are personally to really monetize things, continue to grow things. My community is called High Ticket Product Market Fit. Being very qualified and very selective of who I let in here to make sure things stay high quality. We're getting great engagement. I don't want to just get anybody and everybody in here. I don't recommend you do that either. I could definitely grow a lot faster that way, but I'm really making sure, we're getting in coaches, consultants, fractional CXOs, just general service providers who are coming in. We're on the same page. We're learning together. We're providing insightful advice. What my about page looks like, which is actually kind of like a landing page. It has my video sales letter here. So I'm talking. I know what it's like as a service provider. Probably can't hear that, but I'm explaining what the community is about. I'm kind of showing things around, all the different channels, going into what we're going to do, what the plans are for the future, which I'll actually show you all here in a second. I have some testimonials here, and then, video testimonials as well. So essentially, this is a landing page, and I'm distributing this to people who I'm creating content for. I'm creating content on YouTube. By the way, I'm going to be dropping a description to my community down in the link below if you want to check it out. If you feel like it's the right fit for you. My community is going to do, it's helping service providers create product market fit for their high ticket offering. So first entire year of my business, I really didn't have a solid offer, didn't really have an offer that anybody wanted. I was trying to sell to anybody and everybody, and essentially it didn't work. So I learned many lessons. I want to save you taking the time and energy and money putting into learning those lessons by collaborating, connecting, and really just helping all of us level up on the same page together. So if that sounds like a fit for you, you're a coach, consultant, service provider, I would definitely love to have you as a part of my community. So on that note, I'll go ahead and show you around the community as well and what my plans are for things moving forward, right? People are applying. I have them answer a few qualifying questions to make sure that they're a right fit for the community, right? I have a welcome post here that I have some funnels built up to where people will get a welcome message. It'll tell them to come here. And then I'm asking them to create an intro post. We're starting to get some conversations going here. I'm going to be making posts, more content in here, having multiple channels talking about product market fit, traffic, delivery and scaling, self-improvement. We come over to the classroom. I'm actually creating a course. So it's going to be going into niche avatar discovery, like you're crafting your offer, going into outreach, closing clients, helping people get from step A to B in terms of running a successful service-based business, making consistently 10K months. And then eventually we're going to talk about where do we go from there, right? I'm going to be hosting weekly Q&A calls. So really going into detail, answering questions, providing value, and just I'm giving everything away here, right? And then when it comes to leaderboards, I actually plan on creating some rewards here once we get to level 2, level 3, having certain modules of the course unlock. I'm planning on making this most likely a free course to start, but eventually moving towards paid models. So on that note as well, joining now, if you join now, you'll get free lifetime access to my community. I eventually plan to monetize as things grow, velocity picks up, demand increases. Now, whether that be creating a new group, that's a paid subscription, whether that be monetizing the current group, or whether that be just creating more courses and charging higher prices for those. I have not necessarily decided yet, but I do plan on moving towards paid models within the next month or two. So if you're interested in all, go ahead and join now. I'll put a link in the description as well. Be able to get lifetime access and just get that value for as long as I'm doing this, which I plan on being a very long time in the future. So on that note as well, if you're interested, you're a service provider, heck, you're anybody watching this, you're starting a new business, you've already have an established business, you already have established communities, join the Skool Games. There's a ton of eyes here. Like I said, I'm really getting a ton of traffic through the Skool Games itself by interacting with people and by adding them to my community, the ones who are the right fit. It's a really, really great opportunity for traffic here and getting into this channel very early. Again, we're talking like 2006 Facebook, like very early Bitcoin. Like I'm not exaggerating here. I really highly recommend y'all give Skool a look and especially partake in the Skool Games. Essentially, you have to buy the Skool subscription, which is $100 a month. It'll give you access to creating your own community, and you're able to actually join the Skool Games community here, interact with people, grow your community, learn from them. Honestly, I'm learning so much in this community as well by just providing value and getting value back, and it's just amazing, right? So if you want to go ahead and join, I'm also going to put an affiliate link down below. And if you want to add other members, you think other people might be a good fit for this community, they're kind of crazy. They're giving away 40% monthly recurring revenue forever, like for life. So anybody who uses my link, I'll be getting 40% of whatever you put towards. So that would be absolutely much appreciated. But if you have somebody else who you'd like to add to the group, who you'd like to add to the community and you think they'd be a good fit, send them the link and then you get recurring revenue as well from them. And also anybody who refers somebody else and if that person gets on the top 10, the person who referred and the person who got top 10 are going to go see Alex in Vegas at the end of the month. So if you know somebody who's really a lot of traffic, ton of eyes on, millions of subscribers, tons of followers, be the first person to recommend Skool to them. Maybe even recommend to run their community and get things going in that piece, help them build out courses and such. Then if you help them grow, you help their engagement grow and you help their revenue grow, you're going to be able to go see Alex yourself. So definitely wanted to give an in-depth breakdown of how I'm currently planning on using Skool. Let me know if you have any questions down in the comments below. Again, would love to have you as a part of my community if you feel like it's the right fit for you. And definitely check out my link below to become, to access the Skool Games, join all this crazy stuff that's going on. Again, like if y'all can't tell, I'm very, very excited about this. So other than that, hope you have a great rest of the day. Take care.